Hello, 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 everybody. I hope y'all are all having a good day thus far. The reason for this particular video is because I do know that it's a lot of people that heard about the Willie Lynch letter, and that's it. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is make it my due diligence to make sure that everyone who crosses this page has at least heard about it, read it, or seen it, or have heard it being read to them. So, with that being said, here we go. The Willie Lynch letter, Making of a Slave. That is the name of it. This speech was delivered by Willie Lynch on the bank of the James River in the colony of Virginia in 1712. Lynch was a British slave owner in the West Indies. He was invited to the colony of Virginia in 1712 to teach his methods to slave owners there. The term lynching is delivered from his last name. Okay? So therefore you know where lynching comes from, right? Lynch mob, when they used to lock you up for lynching long back in the like late 90s, early 2000s, they tried that. But anyway, so December 25th, Christmas 1712. Now I will say this before we get deep. I'm going to say that part afterward because I need y'all to pay attention. All right, so here it goes. Gentlemen, the Willie Lynch letter, the making of a slave. December 25th, 1712. Gentlemen, I greet you here on the bank of James River in the year of our Lord 1712. First, I should thank you, the gentlemen of the colony of Virginia, for bringing me here. I am here to help you solve some of your problems with slaves. Your invitation reached me on my modest plantation in the West Indies, where I have experimented with some of the newest and still oldest methods for control of slaves. Ancient Romans would envy us if my program is implemented. Okay. As our boat sails south of James River, on the James River, names of our illustrious king, whose version of the Bible we cherish, I saw enough to know that your problem is not unique. While Rome used cords of wood and crosses for standing human bodies along its highways in great numbers, you are here using the tree and the rope on occasions. I caught the whiff of a dead slave hanging from a tree a couple miles back. You are not only losing valuable stock by hanging, you are having uprising slaves out running away. Your crops are sometimes left in the fields too long for maximum profit. You suffer occasional fires. Your animals are killed. Okay? They sound so sincere, don't they? No. All right. Gentlemen, you know what your problems are? I don't need to elaborate. I am here to enumerate your problems. I am here to introduce you to a method of solving them. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method for controlling your black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that is installed okay, listen, because sometimes when I read, so just bear with me. Yeah, I guarantee every one of you that if installed correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years, and that'll be in 2012. 300 years from 1712 to 2012. 300 years. Okay? My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseers can use it. I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves and make the differences bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control. These methods have worked on my modest plantations in the West Indies and will work throughout the South. Take this example. Take this simple little list of differences and think about them. Now watch this. On top of my list is age, but it's there only because it starts within A. The second is color or shade. There is intelligence, size, sex, size of plantations, and status on plantations. Okay? Where am I at? Attitude of owners, whether the slaves live in the valley, on a hill, east, west, north, south, have fine hair, coarse hair, or or you, or is tall or short. That's why that made no sense. Now that you have a list of differences, I should give you the outline of action. But before that, I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy stronger than adulation. Respect or admiration. The black slaves after thousands, no, the black slaves after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black male against the old black male. You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, the light-skinned slave versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. You must also have you white servants and overseers distrust all blacks. It is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us. Gentlemen, these gifts are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them. Never miss opportunity. Never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetual, distrustful of each other. Okay? Thank you, gentlemen. That's what that says. Let's make a slave. And I hope y'all are staying with me. This is a little bit long, but I hope y'all staying with me. And please forgive me. I have brain freezes when I read. I've always been like that, so I might get stuck every now and then. So bear with me. Let's make a slave. It was an interest and business of slaveholders to study human nature, and the slave nature in particular, with a view to practical results. I and many of them attained astonishing proficiency in this direction. They had to deal not with earth, wood, and stone, but with men, and by every regard they had for their own safety and prosperity, they needed to know the material. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing good.